Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 1 day left in my Hurricane June 2020 THORnews fundraiser and only $1,041 left to go. So if you want to be the one that drops me under $1,000 to bring way more hope and optimism to me, that would be great. Any contributions or donations would be appreciated. I got a snail mail, PayPal, Venmo, CashApp, and a Patron. All right, let us get to the major news. Wow, look at that MCS busting out over the upper north central areas of the United States. What does an MCS stand for? A monster cyclonic system. You know, make it up. You can figure it out on your own. A marshmallow kumquat stag. Oh, those are bad words. And though I may be trying to force humor into tense times, please don't ever underestimate the fact that 2020 is very dangerous for all people. It would seem like, anyways. Anyway, so we got Tropical Storm Cristobal, who dropped down to 996 millibars before crossing over land. So that only left him 2 millibars away from hurricane status. And so that is something to watch. Plus, we've got these storms breaking out over here that are going to be strafing along through the night. So I hope you're paying attention. Apparently, the storms and the lightning that were busting out over New York were super intense with lots of lightning. And then I remembered, oh yeah, this cool thing has a filter so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. This storm apparently had an incredible amount of lightning. And apparently the people who said it were correct. And so expect this storm to bring some pretty nasty rain, straight line winds, and then this storm. Mexico's #1 volcano, Popocatépetl, is very, very active today, and technically has been since the start of 2019. You know what that means? It means that explosive activity continues. The activity at the volcano remains very high. And Pamela Schellen, who I have a crush on, lets us know that there was an earthquake in Los Angeles, and it was out after curfew. And the earthquake was downgraded from a 4.0 to a 3.9 as it didn't quite nail the triple axle. Hey, guess what? In more volcano news, we have Volcano Nishino erupting, and it's continuing lava flows. As with all the gas giants on the same side of the sun, we're looking for some pretty intense earthquakes and volcano activity in 2020, technically through 2023. And I got a feeling that one of these months this year, volcanoes and earthquakes are going to be the #1 story. But maybe not June. June seems to be about earthquakes for now. Hey, look at the astronomy picture of the day. We've got, that's from the 2018. Wait, okay, scratch that. Anthony Masalio giving us a different view of the MCS. But yeah, this thing is pretty popping, man. Why is Mother Nature picking on this area? The iconic Acuity insurance flag, that sounds weird, the largest free-flying American flag in the country, has been torn in half after tonight's storms. You know, metaphors and parables all around. This is America. But empires fall during solar minimum and then rise during solar maximum. And the sun will rise again. This is a beautiful sunset tonight in Nebraska, mixed with storm clouds. And it's beautiful and it's colorful. And so don't lose hope, people. But yeah, Christopher Cassie letting us know the storm over Buffalo, New York, had 45,000-foot cloud tabs with those severe thunderstorms. Well, maybe it can close some of those tabs. No, that's a bad joke. Asteroid Fight Club favorite, industrial engineer Irene Giorres, letting us know the sun is starting to get jiggy with it. We've been definitely seeing more and more activity out of the sun over the last month or two. And that is exciting because I'm a firm believer that things will improve when the sun wakes up. And I'm like, please, baby, wake up. You know, it's like back in those days when you had an awesome girlfriend and she's sleeping and then you're just sitting there watching her sleep, excited for her to wake up because you know you can have fun do fun stuff when she's awake. But she needed a rest, so you gotta let her rest or whatever. Sorry, this footage is making me loopy. Get it? Loopy? Oh, golly. Why am I in a good mood? I still got work to do on my fundraiser. I'm way behind. Way behind. All right, so I need to start impressing you guys more and showing you my value. You know? Or whatever. Because I be working hard for the money. Man, the sun is so incredible. It is so wonderful. And it's so interesting. And it is such a mystery. Somebody's going to be out there be like, no, I know everything about the sun. It's like, all right, buddy. Yeah, that's fantastic. Boom. Frank's weather. Tropical storm Cristobal has strengthened further tonight and now has a winds of 50 miles per hour and a pressure of 996 millibars. Almost stationary as it moves south at just 1 mile per hour. Remember, it's supposed to go down and then cross over and then head straight back up. Boom. And so that only puts us on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane scale only 2 millibars away from an actual hurricane. And so I'm thinking if it pops off here, it could kind of skirt through the wind shear, shoot the gap here, and then go up and in. And look, man, it's 2020. So I'm not saying this could be a Cat 3, Cat 4, Cat 5, but it's 2020. And so just everybody on the coast, I would be prepared that if you get a really weird Jedi instinct feeling, run with it as far as over the next week or so. Did I say that properly? Don't be surprised if Cristobal overperforms. And my super red alert is still super up, buddy. See, this makes landfall as in the model as a category 2. And so right now, even if it was a category 3, the winds wouldn't be my biggest concern because the rain, dude. All right. Check out this is Cristobal now. All right. So look how giant and massive that thing is. And the red and the yellow are really, really, really heavy rain. So if we zoom out here, I mean, if it came through here, all that would be pushed through here. This is going to be a major flood monster. And so as it comes down and churns up, it's going to be churning just rain and rain and rain and rain and rain. It's going to be bad, dude. Pretty sure it's going to be bad. The yellow dots are earthquakes. Hey, there's some threes in Boise. I get to say Sheboygan. All right. So in Wisconsin and Michigan, they're getting that heavy storm, and then we got the storms over and wherever. I think it's formed an eye. It hasn't crossed over land yet. It's about to. But it looked like it had an eye for a minute, or I saw someone in the weather community tweet that it had an eye, and I just said it again. But it's getting lightning in it, which means it's intensifying. This thing definitely seems like it's intensifying to me. But it's going to move over land, which will mess it up a bit. But yeah, dude, this thing is going to be a monster, which is why I've made like tons of videos on it. And technically, I've been talking about it since May 20th. All right. That's what I like to do. I like to give you guys as much advanced warning. Models are locking in on Cristobal as we're looking at. And remember, the heavier rain is going to come over here as that giant storm spins up. Most of the heavy stuff is going to be over here, though, right in front of it. It's going to get hit hard, too. And then, like, storm surges and X Factor. It's already big. Like, that, man. I bet in 48 hours, people are going to be like, oh, my God, that thing is a giant freaking monster. And so, I think people here need to get prepared. My mama's in here somewhere. Mama, get prepared. My mama's tough as nails. I'm talking the nails they put in train tracks. Yep. And they're made out of adamantium. All right. I love you, Mama. I bet we're going to be seeing more of this yellow in days to come. But this area, so you're talking Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, Georgia, and then here in where the extraterrestrials live underwater. So yeah, it's going to be a big deal, man. And then Texas is going to get some. But New York, here come the storms. Some will be severe. Make sure you have the free NBC NY mobile app. lightning, likely destructive winds, likely damaging hail, likely tornado. It's possible. Flash flooding, unlikely, because it's going to be moving fast. Yeah, I think a dumpster fire was like 2018. We're up to like city fire now. All right, now I'm going to give the ladies what they love, and that is weather models. First of all, snow weenies, get excited. You're going to get some June snow. And look at that storm the 11th. Oh, also, we have a full moon eclipse, Sagittarius. I'm a Sag. Coming on the 5th. So that's going to make things extra interesting, and we'll get some high tides. But if you look at, we see Cristobal spin up. Bang. And then, but look, there's a whole nother storm. It's going to be like meeting up with that storm. There's your snow weenie snow. And so, wait, I want to go back to that. Look at that thing. But notice how like Cristobal is going to, look at that. Dude, that's a monster storm. Look at that, dude. That's major. What is going on here? That's like next level type shiz. So, yeah, it's going to be wild, man. It's going to be a wild, wild month. We're 3 days in. And I can tell you, it's going to be a wild, wild month. Oh, no, my internet's starting to act funny. My hacker's probably mad again. They get mad a lot. They're sensitive. They're very sensitive. I don't know. Being a hacker must be tough. Yeah, there's our 384 GFS madness. And I think we're definitely going to see a second hurricane in June, would be my guess. It's just a guess. Nobody knows for sure. Anywho, this has been me taking you through the nightly information, trying to give you a goose of something. Anywho, well, little one. This one has better type on it. Okay, so I got about a day left in my fundraiser. If you would like to contribute, I would be super appreciative. Like I said, snail mail. Somebody snail mail me something. I love getting a letter in the mail. PayPal, Venmo, CashApp, Patron. Only got $1,041 left to go. If we can break into like the 900s, then I'll get like super excited. But seriously, I got to say super duper awesome thank you to everybody in Asteroid Fight Club. Super thank you, Barbara. Super thank you, Cody. Super thank you, Jamal. Super thank you, Cameron. Super thank you, JL. Super thank you, Athena. Super thank you, Renee. Super thank you, Jarrell. Super thank you, Lynn. Super thank you, Light Soul. Super thank you, Patricia. Super thank you, Paula. Super thank you, Trisha. Super thank you, Matthew. Super thank you, Mary. Super thank you, Rachel. Super thank you, Tawny. Super thank you, Jenny. Super thank you, Mitch. Super thank you, David. Super thank you, Shermanator. Super thank you, Freddie. Super thank you, Bazitis. Super thank you, Jose. Super thank you, Jess. Super thank you, Ceciri. And super thank you, the mystery super chat person. You guys are all fantastic. And like, I feel the love. I appreciate the fact that so many appreciate me as Planetary Defense Commander. And because you stayed through on my thank you, I'm going to show you some our 384 GFS madness. Look at that. That is nutso, bro. And like I said, I think we around the 17th or 18th we should be watching for hurricane number 2 as a CAG spits out of there, man. Or Central American Gyre. And so strange weather days are back again. Hurricane season's long, man. I don't know if you knew that. You do now. Look at that, dude. That's an amazing amount of moisture. Look at that thing. It's winding up over Amelia Clark and Emma Watson land. I don't know why Amelia doesn't like me anymore. She does, but not like... Okay, I won't say anything. Oh, man. I could be your Henry Cavill, baby. What's he talking about? All right. So, I love you guys. And let me show you this one frame, though. Because if there's like one frame, that could have been it. Or, let's go back. Look at all this rain. It's like a giant super monster, man. Look at that thing. I gotta learn to draw and stuff again. All right. So everybody stay cool, pretty please, and thank you. I love y'all. Peace out.